Mitch McConnell, the Senate Minority Leader, recently froze mid-sentence during a speech in the Capitol. He remained silent for an awkward amount of time. No one knew how to react or what had happened. People began to murmur and speculate. It was almost as if his mind had just stopped and he was unable to move on. He then took a sip of water and tried to continue, but the interruption seemed to have thrown him off. Some wondered if his age had finally caught up with him and he had suffered a mental lapse. He apologized and said he'd be continuing, seemingly trying to brush the incident off. He tried to explain what he was talking about before the moment of silence, but he kept stumbling over his words. The entire room was extremely uncomfortable as the Kentucky senator tried to recover from the lapse. His staffers did their best to not show their concern over the situation, but it was clear they were worried. The moment passed soon enough and the speech continued, but not without two more awkward pauses. Because he is a high-ranking senator, many feared that McConnell was having a stroke. However, his doctor paid him a visit shortly after and reported that he was in good health. Everyone heaved a sigh of relief, but were still curious as to why he froze mid-sentence. Some suggested that he was merely tired, while others offered more exotic explanations. One person expressed their concern over the potentially serious implications it had for McConnell's well-being. Ultimately, no explanation for the incident was ever made and McConnell has since continued with his day-to-day life. He has done well to avoid further scrutiny, likely trying to put the incident behind him. To this day, the mystery surrounding Mitch McConnell's sudden silence remains unsolved. His constituents remain ever curious as to why their respected leader had frozen mid-sentence. Few have commented again since the event and only speculation remains. One can only hope that McConnell does not succumb to a similar incident in the future. It's important for our leaders to be healthy and focused on the job at hand. Those entrusted with the responsibilities of office should act and respond appropriately at all times. Mental issues such as lapses in attentiveness could potentially lead to a disaster. That's why many hope that McConnell will remain in good health and ready to serve.